The countdown to the coronation of King Charles III continues, and you can't celebrate the regal affair without fascinators. These headpieces are usually worn for special occasions, such as weddings, funerals, and, of course, royal coronations. One of the city's best spots for millinery is David Dunkley Fine Millinery, and David Dunkley joins us live now from across the pond, somewhere within the festivities of London. David, good morning to you. I guess it's the afternoon for you sometime, but it's great to see you. Let's talk about why you are there in London, obviously for the coronation, but you're training with someone with a strong royal connection.
Yes, absolutely. So happy coronation weekend. Today's Friday. It's about 11:30 in the morning here. I've been here all week, happily working with some clients. I've been studying as well. And then this evening, which is Friday, the night before, DDFM, David Dunkley Fine Millinery, is holding a cocktail reception for our clients and friends. So we're actually just loading into that. From behind, you can see that we're actually just across the street from Kensington Palace. So it's all very exciting right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to talk about, how you became an apprentice to Rose Corey, who is the milliner for Queen Elizabeth's mother, and how you're now training with Ian Bennett. I mean, when did your fascination with fascinators begin? And how did you, get so close to the people who are making hats for royalty?
So I love to tell this story. I decided to start making hats 20 years ago. Every hat maker falls into becoming a hat maker by accident. Mm-hmm. When I started to learn, I went to George Brown College. And when I graduated from that diploma program, which was just special at night, 20 years ago, I decided to write Queen Elizabeth's hat maker a letter and send her my portfolio. And I just randomly did that. I'm a big believer, if you don't try, you don't know. The word no. Fantastic word. So she said yes, she liked my portfolio, and she invited me to come to London. So that was 20 years ago, and I went back and forth studying with Her Majesty's milliner, Miss Rose Corey, who was recently awarded the Order of the British Empire, and got my qualifications with her there.
Oh, that's an amazing story. And David, let's talk about the hat that you're wearing, because I understand on your adventures, you walked into a souvenir shop, bought a tea towel, and turned it into the hat you're wearing.
I did. The curse of an artist. I walked into the Queen's, the Buckingham Palace Queen's gift shop, and I saw this linen. And of course, the first thought I had was that spectacular quality linen, and I need to do something with that. So, not wanting to wear any tacky tourist hat, I thought I would make myself my own fabulous hat. So I've been making a few of these, and apparently people like them. So a few of my clients have purchased them as well.
Yeah, very cool stuff. David, talk about, the fashion faux pas in terms of hats. What makes a good hat? What makes a not so good hat? What are the rules around wearing hats, especially for important events such as coronations?
So the first and most important thing when you wear a hat, whether it be a fascinator or something large, is to respect the venue and the event that you are attending. I like to say if you're attending a wedding or even a coronation, you want to make sure you don't have the biggest headpiece on. And then after that, you want to ensure, actually a big caveat, unless they tell you to wear big headpieces, you want to ensure that whatever you put on your head, you are most comfortable with. And that's why seeing a professional milliner who's trained, like myself, obviously, I work with you to ensure that what you have on your head, you enjoy the color, you enjoy the shape, and most importantly, it's comfortable. Great headwear is like great clothing. It needs to be fitted and properly proportioned for you.
Mm-hmm. Comfort is everything, despite how elaborate these hats may look. They do have to be comfortable. Very quickly, David, you designed a hat for the coronation inspired by the RCMP horse Noble. So talk about how this idea came about, because it's quite a stunning hat.
Oh, thank you so very much. I'm the official milliner to the running of the King's Plate. I'm the first person in 164 years to have that title, so I'm honored. And as the monarch was changing this year, as did its title, and the RCMP, they donated or gifted a horse to His Majesty. So, and the horse's name is Noble. The horse is the most beautiful shade of black. And horses, when they're all beautiful and cleaned up, they have that shiny, silky skin. And I just looked at it and I was inspired by the horse, the color of the horse. I knew that I had some Swiss straw, it's called, and I decided I could make that into an oversized boater. And then because I'm a milliner and I hoard things, I had the most spectacular vintage silk from the 40s. It was a grosgrain. So for the milliners and sewers out there, you'll know what that is. And I decided that reminded me of the bridal and kind of leather that the horse was wearing. So I paired the two together. Love making flowers, love working with feathers, and created the hat noble in honor of His Majesty's.
Wow, another one of your masterpieces. You have so many, of course. Listen, David Dunkley, enjoy your time in London. Enjoy the coronation. We can't wait to see more of your designs. And thanks so much for joining us on CP24
Thanks.
Breakfast.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Take care.